Hello, Flosstube. We are back. We are trying to get in the habit of doing these every month at least. So once a month, we will try to get on here and tell you what we're up to. If you have not watched us before, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. This is Bluegrass Blessings. We're named that because of our cross stitch shop. We're located in Greenup, Kentucky. My name is Diana.
I'm Stacy.
And I'm Sherry.
And we make up Bluegrass Blessings. So we wanted to hop on here today and we forgot our Christmas antlers.
Oh no.
We were gonna wear.
Got a Christmas tree for a hat.
Yeah,
You do.
she has our Christmas tree in the back of her, but I was gonna have us wear our little Christmas antlers that we wear for our Christmas party, and I completely forgot about it. I know Stacy's so upset about that. So we have our Christmas party here at the shop in November because it just works out better because December is just such a busy month for us and then our
regular
customers and stuff. So we usually have it in November. But we have a really good time when we do have it. So
Have we done a Flosstube since our Christmas party?
I think we did it right before our Christmas party, but I'm not sure.
We had a blast.
We had a wonderful time. We had 19 people come and it was awesome. We had it out here on the front. It was a great time. We should get the quilt and show Scarlett's quilt though.
Okay. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
She's gonna go get the quilts because where we're taping out here, you all don't get to see the pretty Christmas Christmas hanging wall quilt that we have in the back that one of our stitchers brought for us. And I want to make sure that you all get to see that. So Sherry and I will talk here for a minute. If you have not heard, then I don't know where you live, Siberia maybe. They are re-releasing Lady of the Flag and Queen of Freedom. We have Lady of the Flag here to show you all. This is a blue version, of Lady of the Flag. One of our customers stitched this and brought it in today. Now, like I said, this is a blue conversion of Lady of the Flag. There is a Facebook group. This is a little bit closer so you can see. There's a Facebook group called Lady of the Flag, Mirabilia Lady of the Flag Conversions, maybe. And they do different conversions. There's a green conversion. There's this blue conversion. There's a rust, copper, orange conversion. There's different conversions of
Several shades of blue.
Yes. And she did this one. This is not on the called for. This is on the We the People fabric. And it is absolutely stunning.
It is beautiful.
So, and then the other one that is being released is the Queen of Freedom. I don't have that one here to show you all. It's the one where she's sitting with the flag draped over her lap. It's beautiful. Here is the Christmas one that we have. The Christmas quilt that we have.
And the little panels. It looks like red work. She didn't embroider it, but it could have been.
Yes. So these are different panels of Santa and winter scenes. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is from our wonderful stitcher Scarlett. She quilts and stitches. You would not believe her age if I told you.
Which we're not allowed to do.
No.
But she's older than me.
Yes, and you'd be amazed at what she can do. And
She's full of spirit.
yes, and we have that up in the back in our stitching room. But we wanted to make sure to spotlight that tonight. So, and like I said, shops for the Lady of the Flag and Queen of Freedom, we were only allowed to order 25 of each. So, of course, everybody has been trying to get on lists and names and stuff. And as of right now, I don't think I have any openings, but check our Facebook page. I haven't went through everybody. I haven't went through my list again after I have contacted everybody. So, like I said, check our Facebook list. We might have one opening. I'm not sure. So, But I am hoping that everybody gets a copy of Lady of the Flag or Queen of Freedom if you want it. So it's a great time to get it. All right. Now on to WIPs. All right. Works in progress. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first since I've only got a few.
Okie dokie.
This is one that I stitch on here in the shop. It's a Lizzie Kate that appeared out of nowhere. Do your patterns multiply in your filing cabinet? I didn't know I owned it. Anyway, he's cute, isn't he?
I love that one.
Anyway, I stitched that one here in the shop because there is blocks of stitching and I don't have to concentrate too awful hard. When I do get to stitch in here on Saturdays, there's usually a lot of chatter.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Anyway,
We're a quiet group.
then I am working on a Plum Street Heritage sampler. And everyone started a project for the upcoming anniversary. And I chose this one because I'm a history nerd and I really like it. And I got the Lincoln block finished the other day. These are a mixture of the called for fancy flosses and DMC, except I did play with some of the blues to make them look more like the sky. So there's not a whole lot left on that. I have learned over one is not my strongest stitch. But it'll be fine.
I don't think it is anybody's strongest stitch.
And then I forgot to bring the skein of yarn that has the label on it, so I can't remember. If you want to know, send me a message. But I started a sweater. The sleeves will be added on later. But it's this is all one skein. It starts off as tan and it's very, very dark towards the center. It gets darker as it goes. It's not quite black, but it's a burgundy. Deep beautiful burgundy.
It is pretty.
And it's a raglan, I believe. I'm still new at knitting, and it has the garter stitch on the sleeves, but I'll come back and put the length of sleeve that I want to on it.
Yes.
So this is what I do at night while my husband watches James Bond, but he won't take the time.
007 needs to move on.
Eight. Anyway, that's all the WIPs I have because I'm busy.
She's a lightweight.
I am.
All right, so I will show you my WIPs, what I've been working on since we last saw you. This is Sampler Holiday Christmas. It is by Blueberry Ridge. I love that color. It is a color and cotton called Red Velveteen. This is a 40 count Seraphim. And this is Caramel by Seraphim. And that is how far I am. I love the variegation in this thread.
Yeah, that's a really nice variegation.
And I love this fabric. Seraphim is one of my favorite
What
fabrics.
did you say that count was?
40.
Oh,
This is 40 count. Of course, when I do 40 count, I have to be at home with my good magnifier, my good light, and everything. This I could not find the cover for, but this is a Plum Street. It is Christmas in July. This is another Plum Street, or another Seraphim fabric. I'll talk here in a minute. This is 32 count. I think this is Bee's Knees, but I'm not sure. It might be Caramel too. This is called Christmas in July by Plum Street. I was a little worried when I started the blue around the windows because I thought, oh my Lord, that is quite a blue. But I'm trusting Paulette from Plum Street that she knows what she's doing.
It looks great.
And I'm just going with it. So I love Plum Street. We'll hear how much here in a minute. This is my other one. I could not wait for this one to come out so I could get it. Comfort and Joy. The picture doesn't do it justice. It is so pretty. Now, this one is Bee's Knees by Seraphim, and it's a 32 count. And this is how far I've gotten so far. I love the border. I've gotten to my house, because you know I love houses. Cannot wait to really get started on the house, but that border is so cute with the berries. And can't wait to get started or get really, really going on that house. But I know if I do too much on the house, I'll forget about everything else. So, and I've not just done houses. I did do a start of Leela Studios piece
But
on
has a
her.
whole town in it, not just houses.
It's going to take me a while to get over to that town. I'm going to tell you that much because Quakers and I are not friends. But this is Jack Frost. This is a
Pretty.
seraphim. It's 32 count. 32 count is my sweet spot, although I can do 40, but 32 is where I usually like to land. And this is Jack Frost. It's a nice wintry gray. And that's how much I've gotten so far. And this is something I have to do at home in the quiet, peaceful home because, you know, Quakers are something that you have to concentrate on because you cannot mess them up because fudging them is just not possible. So,
Symmetrical. So
yeah. So,
no forgiveness.
so those are what I have been working on since you all saw us last.
Okay, let's see. I've got a couple here. Now, the first one I'm going to show you, I bought the pattern of, it was a stocking for A Christmas Carol. Christmas Carol is my favorite. I love the movie. I love everything about it. But I didn't want to do a stocking because I'm not a stocking girl. So what I did was, I don't have the pattern. I left the picture at home. I'm so sorry. But I'm always saying I'm sorry.
But it's really cute.
But what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and create my own little sampler out of it. So that's where I've gotten so far. Not very far, but it's
Good,
been fun to
healthy
work.
start.
Yeah, it's fun to work on. And then the next one that I was doing is Mistletoe Manor, and that's by Blueberry Ridge, and was it two people?
Yeah, Pansy Patch. They
Pansy
did a
Patch. Yeah, they did.
collaboration.
Okay. Oop. There we go. This is really pretty. The colors on here are so pretty.
Is knocked down.
Yeah. And the fabric she chose, the camera's not picking up how beautiful it is.
It's a really pretty green.
And those colors really work well.
Really stand out. We chose too bright of a color for our light tonight, but this is a real pretty green.
The sun was shining on all set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It's gone on over the mountain.
Yeah. But that is a really warm green. It makes those colors really stand out.
And I haven't really done much stitching in the last few weeks. I'm not really sure why. I can't seem to get out of my own way. But anyway.
We won't tell you that Sherry's husband got hit by a deer, and then the other day, Sherry got hit by a deer. Her car. Their cars did. So she's had a reason that
She's a little rattled.
You know, I love animals. I love deer. I'm sorry I hit him. He was okay. He ran off. Well, I don't know that he was okay, but he wasn't as bad off as my car. But I have to say, I think that's the first time I've ever wished for the death of an animal. Because I was really mad because
her husband had just got his car replaced and then went.
his car was totaled.
Yes.
And we all know how that goes. Okay.
This is gorgeous.
This is a lavender and lace. That is Santa without his head. Let me show you again so you can see he does have one. And I did get some work done on the wreath. I did work on him some, not a whole lot, but like I said, I just haven't been there. And the third item here, my whips, is a sampler. This is Sarah Welch, 1764, and this is my cross stitch antiques. And the picture doesn't really do a whole lot for it. It is very pretty. The colors are actually, they were very surprising. They weren't what I thought. Even when I picked my fabric, I was thinking it was more purpley, which, I mean, it doesn't matter, and that's what I've done. I really just got it started.
Colors are beautiful on it.
Yeah,
It
the
is very
colors are
pretty.
really cool. I've not worked with that combination before, so. And that's it for my whips right now that I've been working on some.
Yes. All right. So I brought my wannas because I didn't bring my wannas last time. For 2026, I am going to try. I don't know how hard I'm going to try, but I am going to try to work on only Plum Street because I have a lot of Plum Street and I love Plum Street. She's not my favorite, I won't say that, but she is in my top 5. Um, Blackbird will always be my favorite, but I didn't realize how many Plum Streets I had until I started pulling them out. And I have quite a few, and some of them I'm close to finishing. So I thought, well, maybe if I take a year and I work on them, maybe I could actually finish them. Now, there will be some exceptions to this rule, or I'm not going to call it a rule, to this statement. One of those is my blessing sampler. I don't know how many of you are doing it, and I'm going to try, Sherry and I both are going to try to do the Book of Days. We are going to keep each other accountable for doing the Book of Days. Let's see.
Don't tell me what to do.
It's already started. So I am doing my blessing sampler. I'm going to do this Blackbird.
I love that.
This has always been one of my favorites, and we had a customer come in the other day for us to frame this for her. And I fell in love with it all over again, but I am going to change the colors to blue on the Stitch Me fabric. And these are Belsois silks that I am changing them to.
That'll be pretty, won't it?
Yeah, and that fabric has some blue. I don't know if you can see the blue undertones kind of going through it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous when you.
It'll be a really nice, interesting combination.
Yeah.
So that I can do it during January, because usually during January I kind of lose my Christmas mojo. So I wanted to make it something that I would want to do during January. If you don't know what a blessing sampler is, a blessing sampler is something that you start on the first day of January and you're supposed to finish by the end of January. So hopefully I should be able to do that. So that is my blessing sampler. Sherry is also doing a blessing sampler. Stacy is so blessed she doesn't know what to do with herself. So she's not going to do a blessing sampler this year, she says. So I'll leave
I don't
that.
even remember if I did one last year.
I remember if you did. She's a rebel. Rebel without a cause.
She knows better to get involved.
It seems like you did, though.
I wonder what it was.
I don't know. So my year of Plum Street, I'm going to show you my Plum Streets I have, just so you know that I will not be bored. Okay?
Looking on the walls, I don't see one I think I would have done. Not one I could finish in a month. That's my problem, is I like big stuff.
Yeah, me too. I know you do too.
Like I don't. Like I don't. Okay.
I know, but I have a hard time picking up
So
small stuff.
I had this autumn. I have all the salt boxes. So it's not like I just have autumn. I have them all. So, but I have started on autumn. And this is on a 28 count needle and flax. I'm not sure which one. So I've got it just about finished.
What's that? Did you
What?
start the next one, or?
Yeah, I think I started something over there. I don't remember what it was though. It's hard to tell.
I just wondered if it was the second salt box in the.
I kind of don't think it is.
It's a mystery.
It is. This one I absolutely love. I really, really would like to get a lot of headway on this. The Gather In.
Yeah, that's gorgeous done up.
I love it. It's one of my favorite things, and I actually really enjoy stitching on it. Now, this is an X Jude, 32 count Lugana. I think this is brown paper. And I really love stitching on this.
Yeah, that's really pretty. And the thing I notice about Plum Street is the pictures are pretty. They really are. And this is with most patterns. They're pretty, but when somebody walks through the door with one finished, it's like, oh, I want to stitch that.
Yeah, I kind of lose my mind when I see them stitched up.
Yeah.
The next one is, and I saw Carol Saltbox Stitcher finish this, and that's when I got mine. It's called the Pink House Sampler. I absolutely lost my mind when I saw hers. And I'm very close to finishing this one. I just need to spend some time on. This is on an X-Jude. This is 32 count brown paper as well.
Pretty border.
Yes.
Yeah, that is really pretty. I mean, just look at you know what I mean? The colors, everything.
So this one I'm going to dedicate to my paternal grandmother, who my daughter's named after, Grace. So that's who that's going to be done for. This one I started this summer and I actually got pretty far with. It is Sampler House 3, and of course, it's because of the little sheep at the bottom. They have bunting on them. Look how
It has a house, it has sheep, and it has cool trees.
yes,
Same Diana needs.
that's everything I
Yeah, I was
need.
gonna say that covers you right here.
Yes, it's everything.
I like
It's
those trees too.
just perfect. So, and like I said, I got quite far. I think I finished the sheep. The house is all like over halfway finished.
Yeah, that's about as wide as it's gonna get,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
But for me, I stitch in season. So when summer's over, I'm done with this. It's as
I
simple
don't know
as
how
that.
she can turn it off like that. If I'm enjoying a stitch, that's what I want to stitch.
Nope, I'm done. The next one, oh, I didn't pull up that. The next one is the Good Shepherd. Guess what it has on it?
Let me guess.
Sheep. Sheep and a cool house.
And cool house.
And I love it. So it is on this is an XG2. I don't remember though what one it is. Oh,
Oh,
they're upside down.
Sheep
See,
standing on his head.
they look good that way too.
That's gonna be really pretty.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the verse in it. So
Yeah, that's really pretty.
really enjoy stitching it. It's a good one, just block colors. You just get to go and go. So
Let's look for stitch count 285. Oh, 178. That's not terribly huge.
oh, it's not big. That's when somebody said the other day that my blessing sampler was big. I was like, it's not.
Anything under 100 by 100 is considered small.
Live on little.
That is good.
I put this one off forever. And then I forget who it was finished it. And I thought, oh, I must do it. Seems like it was Kindred Stitcher maybe who finished. Somebody finished it. And I thought, oh, I have to do that.
All it takes is one person.
I don't live on the sea or anything like that, but I needed to do it. And I kind of have put in my own colors, especially in the house. And this is a Seraphim fabric, 32 count. And I started where I normally never start. I started down at the bottom right-hand corner because I wanted to get to that lighthouse as fast as I could. So, and I've stuck with it longer than I probably would if I'd gone the other way. The next one, and this is the last. Well, I have two more that I couldn't find. My Christmas moon and winter moon and spring moon. I have two, but I don't know where they are. I have. This is August stocking. I love fall, so this has all the colors for me.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
And I've seen it done, and I loved it. This is another. I believe it is a needle and flax. And it's a 28 count, and I absolutely love
Yeah, that's pretty. Those colors are
the colors on it.
I love the birds.
And those are my plum streets, other than spring moon, autumn moon, and winter moon, and summer moon. I have all the moons that I'm going to do too. So those are my Plum Streets. That's on what I plan on doing next year. I won't say plan because I don't want to tell myself what to do, but
It's what she wants to do.
that's what I want to do. So,
It'll all change after market.
yes, that is the other exception. Market. Market is the other exception because
Derails everything.
derails everything. Now Sherry has one as two, so
Yeah.
All right, this is what I want to do. And I'm not sure how to say her name, so I'll show it to you.
yeah, I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, I don't want to mess it up. GPA is the initials. Let's see, and this is Emma. And this is a pin cushion doll that is also a thread keep. Now, you may have seen this.
Hold it up here.
This is the doll, and this is hand painted from Italy. Okay.
This was a big seller last year at market.
Yeah, see, she's wooden,
Uh-huh.
and she's obviously made for thread. But what you do is you stitch her dress, which these are the colors that I have chosen for her dress. These are the colors here
Isn't that pretty?
for her dress. And then she has like the lace. What's that called? Do you know what that's called? Pinafore? Is that what
Oh,
it's called?
yeah, that's what I called it the other day for her shawl and her apron.
And then this is some velvet. This is like a burgundy that
That'll-
I've got for the under.
right.
For underneath her.
Yeah, underneath they see like what I would call her apron or pinafore right there is her like a fabric dress.
Yeah, so those are the colors that I've chosen. And I mean, the painting on this is just, I mean, she really is incredible.
Hold it
Yes.
closer.
And she does many more of those. That's not the only one she has. But now I know one of our
A lot of
girls has
detail.
already done her. But like I said, I was kind of trying to find a velvet, the fabric for underneath. It's a little hard to get hold of without having any fabric stores that carry, a wide variety now. It's not a whole lot left. So,
Yeah, to actually find
and
out.
that's my wanna for now.
And she's doing a blessing sampler too, so.
I am doing the blessed sampler, and I had chosen one to do, but it's definitely not doable in the month of January. And I was informed that in order for it to get the blessed, that it has to be. So I may have to rethink that. So
They're probably taking.
Sorry about that. We had a customer come in.
Yes, so we had to pause for just a second.
So we're hoping this works because usually when we pause, it doesn't. But the counter's counting.
yes,
It is.
So, hey, maybe it's going to work.
okay, yeah. So I think I'm just gonna try doing a little one. I have a hard time with little stuff. I see a lot of little stuff I love, but I always end up stitching something big, and it takes me forever, in a couple of years. That's what I do.
You can do it.
I know I can. It's just
If I can, you can.
she tries to motivate me.
Sherry is my pacer car. Simple as that. So, all right. Before we go any farther, I do want to announce the winners from our last one. We did a giveaway, and the giveaway was for this Scarlet House. It is called Holiday Berries, and you had to mention berries in your comment. And Bigfoot 84 was the winner. I have commented on your comment. All I need is for you to give me your address, and I can send this out in the mail to you. The next one was, let you announce this one.
Pomegranate Santa. Pomegranate Santa.
You had to mention Santa in your comment.
Mm-hmm. And Linda Paxton. She's one of ours that lives out of town but tries real hard to be a regular customer. Well, she's
Yeah.
a regular
She
customer.
is a
but
regular customer.
We see her as often as she can.
Linda, I commented on your comment.
Mm-hmm.
If you want me to hold on to it and you can get it the next time you come in, or if you'd like for me to mail it out to you, just let me know. And congratulations to both of you ladies.
Yep.
So we have a couple events coming up here in the shop we just wanted to mention. First of all, I went blank.
Well, what comes first?
Zoom.
Zoom meeting.
December 31st, New Year's Eve. We are having a Zoom stitch we're going to open the room up at 9 a.m. and we're going to close it at midnight. Now, that does not mean that you have to be in there that whole time. Of course, you are more than welcome to if you want to. But you can come and go as you please. Like you can come in and stitch for a little while and then leave. Then come back if you get a chance. Or if you can only stitch for 30 minutes, come in and stitch with us. It's just it's an open room for people to come and stitch. I will have the passcode and everything the day before the Zoom stitch on the Facebook page so people can join us. It's just a fun way for us to stitch in the New Year's. Even if you don't get to spend but 30 minutes with us or 15 minutes with us, it's just a way for you to get to put in a couple of stitches on New Year's Eve.
We didn't want to have a stitch in on New Year's Eve. We don't want people driving,
Yeah.
all of that. And some people do family things. So
Yeah. So
just join us if you can. If you can't, that's fine.
yeah. I will be at home probably in my pajamas. So, but you're
I
probably
know I will be.
but you're probably not. And my bedtime is way before midnight. So have fun. Trust me, you wouldn't want me up there past my time.
You guys will probably be waking me up. Shall we go to bed?
Yeah. So, but I hope everybody enjoys it, has a good time. I will be there. I can't say I'll be there the whole time, but I will be there most of the time. So come in and have a good time with us.
I might make New Year's. A lot of times I do. I'm usually by myself though.
Yeah. So, and then after that, we have a stitch in here at the shop, January 2nd and 3rd. That's a Friday and a Saturday. So if you can come join us, they start at 9 o'clock in the morning. They go till 6 or 7 in the evening, just depending when we all tire out. Usually Friday we stay longer than Saturday because by Saturday we are like wiped out. But we'd love to have you. So come and join us if you can. And then
You want to always, if you come, always bring cash.
Yeah.
That because we usually order out for either lunch or dinner, depending on what everybody wants
Yeah.
to eat. But that way, if you have cash, we can just unless you want to go off and get your own food or whatever. Because
Exactly.
we have some places around here, but
Yeah.
sometimes we order
You can bring
local.
your lunch or snacks.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
we have a refrigerator in the back, a sink, we have a little
Microwave.
kitchenette. Yeah.
But it's very fluid. You come and stay as long as you want to. If you don't,
Yeah, you don't have to get here at 9.
No.
No. We
Yeah.
have people that come in, they can only stay till maybe like 2 and then they have to leave. We have some people that come in at 2 and stay till the end.
Right.
It's
People
just,
come in after work.
Yeah.
It's
so,
pretty laid back.
yep.
Yeah.
We also wanted to show, Stacy has started finishing things, so we wanted to show some of our finishes that are here, that she's done here at the shop. And it's totally Stacy. Diana doesn't finish.
These belong.
Sherry tells her how beautiful they are.
Yes.
Sherry tells me if it's straight.
I will brag on her.
These are stitched by Linda, one of our regular stitchers.
And they are Primrose Cottage patterns.
Okay, there. I am still a beginning finisher, so I'm not a frou-frou finisher, so that's kind of plain. But if you want it frou-froued, we can frou-frou it.
Let's start this all over again. She is not a beginning finisher. She is intermediate to advanced finisher. I'm not going to let her get away with that kind of crap. So, no.
Don't set the bar too high.
Diana would be like a beginning finisher, but, and I can't
Because
touch
she's not allowed to play with the glue
but
or the scissors or
But-
the machines.
But she is not a beginning finisher, is she?
No.
No. So we're not going to let her get away with it.
Yeah, and you just have to let her know what your style is, what you like,
Yes.
and she'll work with you as far as if you want to bring your own stuff for finishing and
Yes.
all that trim or whatever it is you want to do.
And
You just let her know.
And we can work with prices. This was stitched by Susie. She brought me the rolling pin.
Isn't that cute?
I made it to where you can interchange it because I do think there's several in this series.
Yes.
Is this New York Dreamer?
Yes.
So there's several in this series. So I didn't know what her plans were. So I just laced it up the back so she can swap it out if she wants.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, that's cute, especially if you got one of those collector racks.
Yes.
Because people have those and you could do one for each one.
Other than that, I framed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I framed 5 last week, maybe 6. Was that one too?
Well, and then you frame 2 for Janet.
Yeah, that's part of the 5.
Well, you framed 5 for Becky.
Well, she already has 2 of hers.
Oh.
And then I did the other 3.
She's been doing a lot of framing.
I've been doing some framing.
I've been doing a lot of ordering.
She has. That's her superpower. She keeps things straight. If I was the only running this shop, there would be no memorabilia for anybody. Because when the phone started blowing up, it was in my back pocket, and I was in the attic, and you all would have missed everything.
And if Sherry wasn't here, Diana would go crazy.
She would.
I'm the voice of reason most of the time, unless
Usually.
I lose in all reason. Then we're in trouble.
Then we're in trouble.
So, anyways,
But it takes both of them to keep me straight. So
we all have our strengths, and
Yes.
it's generally a circus, but we make it work. And it's a lot of fun. It really is.
It
We
is.
have the greatest customers.
the best.
It's really a lot of
And
fun.
Yeah, we do everything. Yeah, we do. We do have a good time.
we have a good time, and we have the best time. This is the best job. It really is. It's not really a job, but
Not
anyway.
really.
So we have a new section to our Flosstube
Okay.
called Ponderings. We're from Appalachia.
Yeah.
So when we have thoughts, we call them ponderings.
We ponder.
I am very proud of being from Appalachia. I love bluegrass music. A lot of people think that our name Bluegrass Blessings is because we're from Kentucky. No, it's because Diane loves bluegrass music. Really has nothing to do with the state of Kentucky at all. Even though I do love Appalachia, it actually had to do with the fact that I love bluegrass music. So, little tidbit there. So, but I actually love my Appalachian culture. So, we have ponderings. So, Stacy, give us a pondering.
She kind of teased me because she says, all you do on these things is just sit and smile.
I wasn't teasing her. I was being honest with her.
Well, I'm not a talkative person.
She's not.
So anyways, when you're doing dishes, don't you just ponder things? Because dishes are boring, right? So I did my homework and I've got a couple of topics. And the first one I was thinking of is why wait? Why do we wait?
This is a good one.
Because like the little red purse I'm carrying now, it's really cute. Bought it years ago. I accidentally spent too much money on it, so I was afraid to carry it. What's the purpose of having a cute purse in your closet and never carry it? Why wait? So this is my homework that she gave me, and I'm going to read it. It says, looking back on the previous year and thinking about the next made me realize how short life really is. If you looked at my back flower garden, the weeds are as tall as I am. I never made it out there. There are many things I wanted to get done around the house and in my life, but life gets in the way. Your life can change with one phone call, and that has happened to me. Your whole world can derail with one phone call, one stumble. So why do we put things off that bring us joy? Don't wait for the big sale or for when you think you're going to have enough time, because there's never enough time. That time can be stolen from you before you know it. So enjoy and do what you want today. If you want to learn to crochet, sit down and figure it out. Call us, we'll help you.
Amen.
I would love to learn to paint. I know I can't draw, but there's not a reason why I can't sit down with some watercolors and just play. You know, do the things that bring you joy because you're going to run out of someday. So that's my ponderings. I know it's a little serious, but
That's true, though. It does make you think.
That's why I don't see. That's why I don't wait to start things.
she's a starter.
I am, because if I put off starting that for someday, what if someday never comes and I never get to start it?
Right.
You know, I'm one of those people that I think I enjoy the starting of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I may never finish it, but at least I got to start it.
Right.
You know,
Telling you to be reckless and
no.
crazy.
No,
But
no, no.
do enjoy your life.
I will tell you something though that I did do, and it was kind of crazy.
Wow.
In my
It didn't really
20s,
narrow it down any.
when I was in my 20s, my 2 best friends told me that in order to get over heights, I needed to go skydiving.
Oh, that's just crazy.
So I did. And took classes, did everything. I was in college at the time. We drove out to the airfield. Now, the whole entire time in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I'll get up there and I'll back out. That's what I'm thinking. As we're driving up, my best friend turns around, looks at me, and he says, you have to jump. And I said, what do you mean? He said, they'll push you. What do you mean they'll push me? He said, you have to jump or they'll push you, die. And I was like, they're not going to push me. Nobody's pushing me out of the plane. So we get up there, and I do get on the plane, which I was really proud of myself. And as I'm going out the door, I gave the guy a really dirty stare like, I'm jumping. Don't you touch me. And I did jump out, but I pulled the chute too fast. And I floated for like 20 minutes. So everybody else has landed. And they're waiting for me to come down. And at one point, my best friend looks at the instructor and is like, don't you have something to shoot her down with? So,
A hole in that thing.
so yes, you should do things today, but
You still afraid of heights?
absolutely, it did nothing. Hurtling toward the ground does not help you with heights at all. It doesn't make it any better. It just makes it scarier because now you know how you're going to die. Does not help at all. Not at all. You can't scream because it's horrid. It's horrible. Don't do that. Don't. Maybe going to the edge of a cliff or something, looking over might help, but no, hurtling toward the ground does not help you at all.
Yeah, you can't. There's no way. There is no way on God's green earth
Yeah.
that you're going to get me to jump out of a plane.
Yeah. I didn't think you would do
If it's on fire, I'm going down with it.
Yeah.
I'll jump when we get close to the ground.
I will tell you.
Just my chances.
I told David this, my husband, because he's definitely scared of getting in a plane. I'm like, you will die before the plane ever hits the ground because I really thought I was going to die in the air. That's why I hit the chute so early because I thought maybe I'll fly. So there is your pondering. There's your funny thought for the day.
There you go.
So,
And there's things not to do.
yeah, there's your thing to think about. There's one thing not to do. And there are some people that love to jump out of planes. That's whatever. That's great.
Have fun.
My two best friends that I went with, they absolutely love it. They do the air surfing and everything. I'm like, y'all are nuts. But not me. So, I hope all of you have a great day. I hope I hope you do something that you've been putting off, whether it be learning to knit, whether it be learning to crochet, whether it be learning to cross stitch.
You should do something every day that makes you happy.
Yes.
Even if it's just sitting down with 3 or 4 Oreos, if that makes you happy, you go for it.
Or if it is, walking, just walk around your house, and especially this time of year.
It's easy to get the blues this time of year.
It is very easy. It's a happy time for some people, but for some people, it's a sad time. So do something to make you happy.
And if you have nothing happy to think about, imagine Diana falling out of an airplane.
And hanging around for 20 minutes while everybody's watching her. And my best friend tried to get him to shoot me down.
There you go.
So,
What are friends for?
Merry Christmas. We'll see you in January.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.